Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the month of December. This is a general reading. I'm Sarah and this is Divine Earth Healing. So welcome to my channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe if you do resonate with the video, and also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs as well for a full picture of what's in store for you this month. Okay, so I'm going to pull some happy cards and receive some spirit messages to start the reading. Then I'm going to pull some tarot and see what's in store. And then I'll ask for some clarification from the oracle cards. And I'm going to ask Spirit, what does the sign of Aquarius need to let go during the month of December? And then finalize and finish off the reading with a beautiful message from our angels. Okay guys, let's jump straight in. Alright, thank you angels, spirits and guides for your guided messages. What does the beautiful sign of Aquarius need to know in the month of December? Hope you're all well. You are one of the last signs of the monthly readings that I'm getting up at the moment. I am going to be doing other readings and other video content, and yeah, it's as it grows. Like I said, feel free to subscribe so you know when I post up new content. There'll be all sorts of things. Oh, getting a bit messy here. So life can feel like it's a little bit all over the place, a little bit messy for some of you. I feel that it's time to get things in order, to focus on what's important, I'm hearing, and to let go of what's not, okay? Let go of what's not going to take you forward, I'm hearing. So I channel, oh, that's a lot. Okay, we are going to take those, because apparently there's a lot going on for Virgo. Oh, sorry. Okay, I've said Virgo, and I know I'm reading for Aquarius. Okay, so for some of you, you may have Virgo placement in your chart, so just check out the Virgo reading as well. There's no coincidence or randomness with what comes out with these sessions, so okay, so check out Virgo as well for some of you if you feel drawn to, but that's come up for a reason. Okay, or you may be dealing with a Virgo, I'm hearing. You may be dealing with a Virgo. So also if you're a cross watcher, okay, so welcome to the channel. Don't feel guilty about anything as it destroys you. The past no longer exists. So for some of you, you might be fretting over things that you've done, or looking back going, why, what if I had have done this, or what if I hadn't have done that? Don't, okay, because that's what's going to stop you. It's going to slow you down. You're going to become stuck, and it's going to prevent you from moving forward. So don't feel guilty about anything as it destroys you. The past no longer exists. So that's also a reminder for some of you that you've got some healing to do, some release, some letting go. What was is no longer. Okay, there's nothing you can do about it. The past is the past. You can't go back, you can't change it. It's the now that creates your future, because the future's not set in stone. So whatever you're holding on to, it's time to let it go. So that could also be a reminder for some of you that to acknowledge that you're a soul on a soul's journey, but you're also on a healing journey too, as are we all. So yeah, for the sign of Aquarius, this month is to let go of anything you're feeling guilty over. Okay, we have to show accountability for our journey as a soul, you know. So our choices are our own, so therefore our outcomes and consequences are our own too. So each and every soul on their journey has to have accountability, okay? Because at some point we can't go through life doing things without a care in the world, or a care for how it's affecting yourself or others, without at some point needing to take accountability for it. Okay, but it's asking you, beautiful souls, don't feel guilty about anything as it destroys you. It holds you back. The past no longer exists. So focus on the now. What is done is done. Past is the past. As I said, you can't go back, you can't change it. But you can learn, heal and grow. And that's what we need to do as souls, is learn from the past, learn from past mistakes, learn from past lessons and not repeat them. Okay? Remember, you're doing your best. And as long as you know that you're doing the best you can do, that's good enough. Everything is perfect. Trust that things will fall into place. So this one resonates with the root chakra. Okay, so the movement forward, where the fight or flight energy. Also where we have our grounding and our stability in our physical life. So for some of you, you may be feeling a little bit of stuck energy in the lower area of your body, you know, the lower back where the root chakra is situated. And you may feel, you know, a little bit of pain or discomfort because there's a need to move forward. There's a need to acknowledge and move forward. Let go of the past because it's what's holding you back. Okay, so for some of you, you're needing to move on from that. Move on from what's done and what's no longer. And this resonates with the heart center, the heart chakra, where everything attaches and everything gets released when we heal. They're asking you deep down to trust. Everything is perfect. Trust that things will fall into place. Okay. I have an unlimited resource of courage and determination. Okay, so you're also a sign that needs reminding that you have everything that you need and you're very capable of it. Tap within. You know, we have everything we need within us. So you're needing at this time and during the month of December to really tap within, to tap into that unlimited source or resource of courage and determination. Okay. Focus on your breathing for 1 minute to create peace and calm. So you're also a sign that's needing to recreate some balance in your journey, in your life, and create some peace and calm. So perhaps life has got a bit too chaotic or hectic, and you're needing to just breathe. Okay, that resonates with the throat chakra. It's where we breathe through our nose and our mouth. So perhaps you've got need to take some time today, from when you've finished watching this video and throughout the month of December, to just stop and breathe. Breathe in, whatever. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can even do box breathing, which helps if you're stressing. So breathe in for the count of 4, hold for 2, or hold for 4, and then breathe out for the count of 4, and then hold for 4. Do what works for you. There's many, many different breathing techniques, breathing exercises out there. Okay, but breath is your life force, and it can create that peace and calm that you seem to need at this time and during the month of December. I can experience all that I desire. Okay, solar plexus, passion, drive, creativity. Do what lights you up, or find the things that light you up, okay, that bring that spark. You deserve it, okay? You can experience all the things that you desire. Why not you? Okay? So if you're going through a little bit of self-doubt there, remind yourself, you are enough, you're good enough, and you have everything you need within you, and you can experience all that you desire. Solar plexus. And if you want change, if you want to change your experience, change the way you view it. okay? And there's a saying, if we change the way we look at something, what we look at changes. So if you want to change your experience, change the way you view it. So step back. Sometimes we're in the thick of things going on, events, situations, other people's energies, and sometimes we need to step back, take a deep breath, create some peace and calm, and then reevaluate and look at it. Sometimes it's about looking at the bigger picture of something or a situation. But if you want to change your experience, change the way you view it. Food for thought for some of you. Now you have 6 that came out. 6 in numerology is all about balance. It's all about recreating a balance between the fact you're a soul first, physical body second. And balance needs to be, we need balance on this journey. Balance in the mind, balance in the body, balance between the mind and body, balance in life, in the physical life, between work and play, balance within our bank account even, okay? Because we can't have too much, we can't have too little. Money is energy, and that's obviously come up for a reason for you. So 6 is about recreating the balance, okay? Recreating balance and flow. You may have gone through a lot of change because 6 follows 5, and 5 is about abrupt, sudden change. So for some of you, you may have gone through some change, and now you're needing to recreate the balance and stability and the grounding, and not feel guilty for what's happened, because it's done, it's happened. You can't change it, you can't go back. And trust that everything will fall into place. Tap into your own unlimited resource of courage and determination. Focus on your breathing to recreate calm and balance again. And believe that you can experience all that you desire. But the change your experience by changing the way you're viewing it. So that could also be, we're here to learn and grow as a soul from the moment we come down. And by doing that, we need to go through things. We need to experience things in order to learn and grow. So perhaps you're looking at it in a way of, why is this happening to me? Rather than a sense of what can I learn from this? Things don't happen to us, they happen for us. So stop, take a deep breath, step back and go, okay, how can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? And what do I need to change? Change your perspective, change your mindset, change the way you're looking at something. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And if it's tough stuff, I send you lots of love and light, because you're going to get through this, because you have what you need, that courage and determination to get through it. It's already, been clarified today. Okay? You've got this. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what unfolds for the month of December for you. Thank you, angels and spirits, for your guided messages for the beautiful sign of Aquarius. Sign of Aquarius need to hear. Okay, there we go. You're an alchemist. You're a magician. You have the ability to turn things around. You have the ability to create what you need out of a situation. You're very resourceful. So what I'm hearing is there's a sense of needing to turn things around, look at things differently, okay, because then what you look at changes, but you have the ability, you have the opportunity in your hands to change things and to review and look and see how far you've come. For some of you, you may be suffering with some anxiety over what's happened, what's done, what's done and dusted, and they're saying, let that go. It may have been a bit of a tough time, but you will get through it, and you're coming through it, okay? You're almost, I'm hearing you're almost through the worst of it. You don't need to stress or worry anymore because you're coming through it, okay? These are beautiful. I got the sense to pull more cards from the bottom. So you are the alchemist. You're turning it round. You're making what you need out of that, making best of a bad situation, I'm hearing, okay? And that may be for some of you, it may not be all for all of you, but you're reevaluating, you're reviewing, you're looking at what you have, what you've achieved, how far you've come. That's not gone without some anxiety and some restless nights, okay? Because it hasn't been easy, okay? But you are rising above it, and any challenge that's coming your way, you have the strength to get through it, because you are going to celebrate, because it's going to make you better for it. You're going to be stronger for it, and you're certainly celebrating, okay? So it's a good resolution. It's a good outcome for you from whatever you've been through. And if you're still going through it, Aquarius, you are coming to the end of it, okay? It's ending out for you. So let's have a look at some current energy in and around you at the moment. Okay, so some of you are sitting quite strong, and I do feel you're almost in the midst of it, or you're in what I'm going to say the eye of the storm. So there's still a little bit more to go through before you can start rebuilding things the way you need them. Okay, on the what follows underneath the heart center and the heart chakra is that don't reflect too much on the past, because there's a sense of dwelling on the past, looking too much into the way things were. Everything is shifting, everything's changing for you, but in a positive way, okay? So change is often uncomfortable, it's not easy, and we need to show an element of flexibility through it. So, there's things in our control on this journey, and there's things out of our control. So I get a sense of needing, yes, it's good to reflect on the past, to look back of what was, because we can learn, heal, and grow from it, okay? But not stay within that energy for too long. And it is hard, because sometimes our situation or our life has been a certain way for a long time, and we like it because it's a comfort zone, and we want to stay in that comfort zone. But they're saying, don't stay in that comfort zone. They're saying, that take on board any learning that you've received and move forward with it, okay? The Page of Wands, for some of you, that's study. That's taking the next step with yourself, with your soul's progress, and learning and growing whatever's come. So making best of a bad situation, okay? And if for some of you that is leaving a job suddenly or abruptly, or for some of you, I feel like your job or the where you are at the moment is winding up. It's ending out a cycle, and it's coming to the end. It's not a bad thing. I feel like for some of you, it's giving you the push to put your own skills and abilities into something quite creative. So for some of you, if you're leaving a day-to-day 9-to-5 type job, or it suddenly happens, it's giving you the push that you need to start up on your own, to put your own business ideas into play, to start your own someone's very artistic talents into play. You have everything you need, okay? And you will get through this. For some of you, you're going to study. You have got to give yourself some time to reflect and review what you've learned, what you've grown from. Because then you're moving forward, and you're moving forward quite strongly and quite swiftly. I really like this. It's almost like you hit the ground running, and the month of December is certainly showing me that with you. Okay, people around you that come in quite strong, and it could be that someone around you doesn't totally support or feel that you're moving and doing the right thing. Perhaps they feel you need to go back out and get another 9-to-5 job, or another, same as what you were doing. But you're trying something new, okay? And you're moving forward with it with such strength and vigor and courage and determination, and you've got this, okay? And I get a sense I feel with some of you, there's a newness that I feel, oh gosh, what have I done? Have I made the right decision? is is this going to be successful? But I feel like that you are going to have what you need when you need it. For some of you, you might be walking away not from a job, but from a situation or an environment or a relationship even. And you're forming new friendships, new partnerships. The old is breaking away. The old is falling away. And it's I feel like for some of you, it is happening at quite an accelerated rate, which can be quite overwhelming at times. Shifts and changes happening quite abruptly and quite rapidly. Things are in swift, accelerated motion. Now, bear in mind though, they will never let you experience something as a soul that you're not ready to, okay, that you don't have the skills and the abilities that you need, okay? So I do get a sense of needing to reevaluate things, reevaluate what you need and what you don't need at this time, and realize that you have everything that you need within you to get something off the ground, to make something become even more successful. Okay, in other words, be happier than what you was. Okay, be happier than you could have ever imagined. Okay, because you've got the sun energy, you're walking away, so you're finalizing some things, you're finalizing what isn't for you anymore. Okay, finalizing that and letting it go and stepping into your power, stepping into who you truly are as a soul, but also stepping into what you need and what is going to make you truly happy. It's almost like you're stepping into your joy, you're stepping into your bliss, you're stepping into your own personal power. And you're going to sit there and it is going to be, you're going to feel quite proud, quite triumphant, because you've overcome any obstacles. Okay, and this is moving through in the month of December. It's quite a strong month for you, Aquarius. Whatever challenges start off the month, you're going to come through them. And you are going to step into your own power and step up. And anyone that, questions what you're doing or the way you're doing it or why are you doing this, you're going to rise up because you've climbed the mountain and you're at the top of the mountain. And all the other people that are trying to get to you, it's almost like you're going, well, no, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. And you're really, the strength, the courage, the determination, the power that you're sitting in by the end of the month, okay? You will need to be patient towards the end because you're going to get this, I feel like a stirring within you, and you're going to want things to keep moving. And it could be also because by the time you get to the end of December, things close down and you can't take anything further. You have to have that time. So the hangman energy comes in at the end of December for you because there's going to be a sense of needing to pause, needing to reflect, needing to refocus and review the month of December for you. It's going to be a strong month, but there will be that time to pause, time to reflect, time to halt things. So things will progress rapidly throughout the month of December, then get to the end. And that sort of makes sense. If you're putting things into play or you're making changes or moving forward, there's time of pause, time of shutdown over Christmas, where you can't take things to the next level because things are in a pause mode. And that's okay. Okay, I've been asked to take 3 more cards because we need to know what happens after that pausing mode. Okay, wow. You got the Star, you got Judgment, okay? And you've got at some point to reevaluate, some changes, okay? So there's only so much, something that you could take so far. And then it's like, okay, now we need to come back and just make some more plans to then take it to the next level. Okay, things are coming to fruition. Things are also coming to completion. So if that's documents, paperwork, study, finalization of things. Okay, but outcome is strong. Okay. For many of you, it is not what you expected, but it's what you need at this time. So I like that. I'm just going to pull one more. Yeah, and offers for someone who feels if someone was walking away from a job and then they tried something and it wasn't really what they thought it would be, that's okay. There's no right or wrong pathway, because there's something else coming for you. Okay, that could be a relationship, or it could be to do with work. Okay, so some of you may have tried something and gone, oh, I don't really know whether this is for me. Oh my gosh, they're not saying you should go back to where you was, the situation, the environment, or the job that you was in. They're just saying, hang on. Okay, give yourself time to pause, reflect how far you've come, the healing that needs to be done, what needs to change within your environment, because there's another offer coming. Okay, with that comes a lot of emotion, so it is reminding you that you are on a healing journey too as a soul. And the Hermit energy reminds you not to pull away, not to pull back, to keep going, okay? Because you've got this. Let's get some clarification on this with regards to the month of December with the Oracle cards, okay? Thank you, angel spirits, for your guided messages. Let's have a look at what else we can. I'm hearing 3. So for some of you, it may happen. Things may start to happen in 3s. You almost are there. I went to say you might also see 6s, but what came out of my mouth, what was channeled out of my mouth, was you're almost there with something. So that may resonate for some, not all, or someone. I feel like I want to rush, and I don't want to rush this reading, so it's not me, it's you guys. Okay? Material and spiritual prosperity. Things are coming to you. Things are coming to you. You've got to believe, though. Trust and believe, okay? You have an inner stirring for someone or some of you of putting a project in place or starting something. And even if it's what was said before about it may not be what you expected it to be, then change it, or change it slightly. I'm not saying it's not for you, or, you know, if it's a business idea or a project or study, it could be that you needed to go down that pathway and try that because for whatever growth and learning, but you're going to go off on a slightly different direction with something else. That might have been a stepping stone for some of you. But you will be heading in the right direction, and that's where the material and spiritual prosperity, because you're going to learn and grow. By overcoming what you're needing to overcome, you're going to evolve, you're going to learn and grow as a soul. Trust your intuition at this time, Aquarius. It's not going to see you wrong, okay? It's your inner voice speaking to you from your soul, and it is your positive voice within you, not the ego that sometimes can be a negative Nancy. It is your inner voice, and it is your intuition, and it will give you the sense of, I think I should do this, or I feel I should do this, okay? The positive voice. If you get a sense of, oh, I don't feel I should do that, that's your inner voice also guiding you that something's not right, okay? So if it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. Trust your intuition at this time, because I feel like it is leveling up. It is really trying to get your attention, okay? So you're stepping into your power. There you go, confirmation. Major arcana, major abundance when you step into your personal power, okay? When you take back your power. For some of you, it could be taking back your power with someone or a situation or an environment. Abundance with the 8 in numerology, but it's also you taking back your power. And when you step into your power, take back your power, that's when the abundance, you open up to that spiritual and material prosperity. Don't withdraw, okay? That's the Hermit. Hermit came up before. Don't withdraw, okay? You've got this, you can do this. You have the ability to do this. As it said before, I can experience all that I desire. You can, and you deserve to. Okay, so trust, everything is as it should be, and everything will fall into place. You have got a little bit of work to do. You know, we can't just sit back on the couch and let things come to us. It doesn't work like that. You're here to learn and grow as a soul, but don't feel guilty about anything, because that will destroy you, and the past no longer exists. Honor it, thank it. Okay, it's our teacher, and focus on the now. All right, let's get one more oracle card. to clarify or confirm anything that needs to be confirmed. New beginnings. So for some of you, you are starting over, leaving a job, leaving a situation, leaving an environment that is no longer for you. You're coming to the end of a growth cycle, okay? And you're about to step into the new. And that could be where the pause comes in. So that there's always that transition period, that in-between phase of closing one door, stepping through into the new. Before you can do that, and before you step into the new, you have to go through what we call the transition phase or transition period, okay? Time to reflect, time to review, time to refocus before you step into the new, okay? Discovery. And you are really going through a journey of self-discovery as a soul. That's where your material and your spiritual prosperity come into it, because you're taking on board the lessons and what you've learned and the reflection of how far you've come, and the growth and learning. And you're discovering so much more about yourself during the month of December and what you're truly capable of, because you're stepping into your power. Okay? You're stepping into your power. All right. What does the beautiful sign of Aquarius need to let go and surrender in the month of December? Now, when we surrender and we let go of the past, let go of the guilt, it frees us up to allow more prosperity, more abundance, more joy into our lives, okay? But when we hold on to things on all levels, we get stuck. And we do it sometimes out of fear. And fear will either drive you forward at the rate of knots, or it will hold you back. So, don't let fear hold you back. False evidence appearing real. It's in the mind. It's created. And, you can do this. So what is the sign of Aquarius needing to surrender and let go in the month of December? All the decks that I've used in your reading are in the description box. Okay, surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means giving with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So needing to, if we push for something to happen and it's not the right time, or it's not meant for us, we will get pushed back by the universe. If something is meant for us, it will find its way to us, okay? It will find its way. So it's asking you also, possibly for some of you, or all of you, to surrender to effortlessness. Doesn't mean we don't do anything. It just means if we're trying to do something and it's not working, step back, okay? It could be, if you want to change your experience, you change the way you view it. Perhaps that's what that's connected to for some. When we stop pushing and we go with the flow, then things free up and things start happening, okay? Sometimes we're so eager for an outcome, or we're so eager to know where we're going, or we're so eager to have something come to completion, and we push too hard and we come up against all obstacles. But that's a sure spiritual sign that is either not the right time, or there's more growth and learning, or we're being reminded to be flexible and have patience and go with the flow. Okay, so surrender to effortlessness. Don't push too hard, go with the flow, and don't try and force things to happen. Surrender to non-action. Interesting. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So if that's regards to it, I get a sense of a relationship, and you've been doing all the work, reaching out. It's time to step back, sit back, let them come to you. Or if it's to do with a job, okay? Trust everything happens when it's meant to. Happens in divine timing. So surrender to non-action for some of you. And this one, surrender to receiving support and love, okay? Sometimes we just feel we have to go it alone or do everything ourselves. You know, sometimes we feel it's the only way to get it done properly or get it done on time, I'm hearing. But they're saying surrender to receiving support and love. That could be divine love. That could be angelic or spirit help during the month of December. But it could also be the people in the physical life you have. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So for some of you, you overdo things. And it's, you know, not unheard of in the month of December for people to overdo things. Don't overdo it. Sometimes just go with the flow and surrender to, you know, not always being the one to take the action on things. Okay, allow. So for whatever lessons and learning there is for you. So I'm just going to pull ask the beautiful angels for a message, a final message for you, beautiful Aquarius. What does the sign of Aquarius need to hear in the month of December? Study. So for some of you, you are taking on study, and that came up. Page of Wands energy. Study. Okay? Taking a leap of faith, taking on something different, I'm hearing. Different. And that is hugely stepping out of your comfort zone or taking back your power. That could also be why people are saying to you, why would you want to do that? That's not you. That's totally different to what you've been doing. Because it could be the breath of fresh air that you need. Look at that. Whatever it is. And it could also be what's coming to completion for some of you. Study, the rainbow, the joy, the bliss, the abundance that comes out of it. Now, study doesn't necessarily need to be formal study. It could be taking a class, or it could be self-study. It could be really doing some exploring your spiritual side as well. You know, really learning. There's a lot of growth and learning for you guys in the month of December. I really like it. It's a strong month. Taking back power. I like it. Okay, but for some of you, you may be taking on that study. You may be completing study. But you're moving forward, and the action that you take will be to your benefit. But you are reminded that there is that pause phase between when you move out of, we're not meant to jump from one situation, one chapter of our journey, one, you know, cycle straight into the next. There's always that in-between phase. That can be anything from a few days to a few weeks to a few months to even a year, whatever that looks like for you. And sometimes when we feel, people often say to me, oh, nothing's happening. I say, well, no, things are happening internally. You're learning and growing as a soul. You can be doing that self-study, learning about yourself, reflecting, because it's so important that we do honor and acknowledge the downtime or the what we feel we're not doing, because we're not doing it too much in the physical. We feel that nothing's happening, but we're actually in that transition phase where we've moved through growth and learning. We've moved through closing a door, and we're getting ready to move into the next. It's not always a long time. It's whatever it needs to be for you. You will know, because the opportunities and openings will show themselves to you, or you'll initiate that because you'll get that inner sense of, I think I should apply for that, or I think I should do that. You know, or I don't think this is for me anymore. You know, that sort of thing. We get these prompts because we're being divinely guided from the moment we come down as a soul. Okay, so I really like this, Aquarius. It's going to be a good month, you know, and whatever happens, whatever unfolds, you've got this. You've got the courage and determination. You can create the peace and calm by taking time to breathe. And you have the, I'm going to say, birthright to experience everything that you desire. But sometimes we need to change the way we're viewing something to change our experience, and let go of some guilt in whatever way. you're connecting. Okay? Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there for this month. I will be posting up more videos throughout the months and for the monthlies as well. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. I send you lots and lots of love and light. Enjoy the month of December. Enjoy taking back your power. Like, share, subscribe. Check out your sun, moon and rising if you feel the need to do so. Alright, take care guys. Love you. Bye.